I'd like to invite our final speaker for this segment, and that is a Kylee Williams. Now, Kylee is a well-being and mind shift coach. She supports frustrated women to overcome their people pleasing so they can confidently say no. Today, Kylee is presenting on pulverizing people pleasing, how to confidently say no. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Kylee to the stage.
Stop asking why they're doing it and ask why you keep allowing it. Who here has ever felt that people are taking advantage of your kindness? Who here has ever felt that burnout from giving but not receiving? And who here has ever felt unappreciated? Perhaps you've wanted to say no, but you have said yes. Perhaps you have compromised your own values just to make other people happy. Now, ladies, these are the typical signs of people pleasing, which is often attributed to individuals with low self-confidence and is prevalent amongst women. Are we surprised? Now, a study in 2021 from think tank, the Wealthier Network, found that 79% of women lack self-confidence. Now, in the infamous words of Blake Lively, the most beautiful thing that we can wear is our confidence. Now, to support you to pulverize your people-pleasing and cultivate your confidence, I have taken my coaching, my knowledge, my skills, and my lived experience and distilled it into a 12-week program to support you to overcome your people pleasing so that you can say no. Because, ladies, as a reformed people pleaser, what I know for sure is that if you want your time, your freedom, and your energy, you must start saying no. Now, a startling 85% of the population are actually affected by low self-esteem. But a research has found that men have a higher level of confidence than women, which is not surprising. Now, I actually lacked confidence for years. Far too long, I had felt taken advantage of, burnt out and unappreciated. And even worse, I said yes when really I wanted to say no. Now, I'm going to share my personal experience about being a people pleaser. I say a devoted people pleaser because I was committed to the cause. And people would go as far as saying that I had a disease to please. And I agree, I did. Now, as an only child for 11 years of my life, I seemed to have this inherent need to please adults. And I reveled in the praise that they gave me. And it was validating my need to be the good girl. And it paid off incredibly. Now, as I got older, the people-pleasing behavior took an unsavory turn. You see, as a child, it was fun because I got the acknowledgement and I felt I belonged. Now, as an adult and a mother of 3 beautiful children, I felt that I conditioned myself to put everyone above my own needs. Now, this catapulted to everyone that I loved, everyone I knew, even the people that I crossed paths with. And honestly, I neglected myself and my self-care. Now, this is how bad it actually was. At the doctor's, for example, I never made a fuss. I never spoke up when I was asked to pay the doctor's fee, regardless of the fact that I had a concession card and I was entitled to the rebate. But I didn't want to make waves. I didn't want to seem ungrateful. But inside, I was livid. I was taken advantage of again. But the funny thing about this, and get this, I let it happen. I never spoke up to let them know that I was, in fact, entitled to pay the gap. And all I had to do was show them my card and ask if I could pay the gap. Now, they weren't to know unless that I actually spoke up. Yeah, I did everything to avoid conflict at all costs. No pun intended. This was a case with every encounter that I actually had. Like at the supermarket, I wouldn't address the checkout person if an item was on special, but I was being charged the full amount. I would just let it go through shame and people-pleasing. Even thinking about it now, I still can feel the enraged emotions and the sadness that I always felt because I was always the backup friend and the babysitter. I could never say no. I never stood up for myself, and it's infuriating to actually believe that I let this happen. But no, it wasn't until I joined TCI, the Coaching Institute, in March of 2019 that my whole world shifted for the better in every way. This was precisely why I am the Mindshift coach, because it took a massive mind shift to surrender my disease to please. Now, I actually learned this behavior was enabling people to take advantage of my kindness because I had this inability to say no. These days are thankfully behind me now. I no longer people please. My confidence has grown tenfold. I now reinforce my boundaries, and I am living in alignment with my values and my beliefs, as opposed to always sacrificing them just to please others. It was through my journey of learning to confidently say no that I gained respect and reclaimed my time and my freedom and energy. And in doing so, was inspired to distill my unique 12-week coaching program to support women to overcome their people-pleasing so that they can actually say no. Now, if this is resonating with you and you are ready to pulverize that people-pleasing so that you can confidently say no, please reach out and let's book in a complimentary, obligation-free follow-on call. Thank you.